This is Party Select,
a podcast where two dudes and a guy who's their friend
talk about the best thing that there is.
Video games. Today's topic,
Best Surprise of 2025. I'm Kyle, and my best surprise of 2025 is Atomfall. This game trailered really well, but I was understandably skeptic of an open-world RPG, a Bethesda-esque open-world RPG coming from the Sniper Elite team. But against all odds, I think Rebellion nailed it out of the park. It has a weighty sense of place, the writing is phenomenal, the different branches the story can go along as you make your different decisions. All of that stuff culminates in a really interesting set of scenarios and encourages a lot of replayability. Also at its core, it's a highly competent first-person shooter survival game, which is very much my shit. So Atomfall was a huge surprise for me this year.
I'm Shea, and my pick for best surprise of 2025 is The Alters. I feel like surprise games for me historically have been games that I kind of thought would be bad and they come out and are actually good. But this year was a lot more about games that came out of nowhere that I really didn't expect anything from that blew me away. And The Alters is sort of the best example of that. It's a game that I normally wouldn't be into. I don't do a lot of resource management games. I don't do a lot of relationship management games or sort of city building, town building, sim style games. But the hook of The Alters with this sci-fi future, this sinister organization, the clones that you're sort of managing, really was a good hook for me. And I really loved sort of finding the right guys to put in the right place to overcome the overwhelming odds that it feels like you're always up against it. And it was really satisfying to overcome that. So The Alters, that's my pick.
I'm Cody, and my best surprise of 2025 is Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This game really popped up out of nowhere when it was announced. It was developed by a team with a lot of great gaming influence, but ultimately this was their first real collective foray into a large-scale project. I was already hooked by the setup and the story from the very beginning, but after finishing the game, it quickly cemented itself as one of my all-time favorites. Going from something I had never even heard of or knew existed to it becoming one of my favorite gaming experiences, it's a no-brainer for me. This is easily the best surprise of 2025.
Subscribe for more Game of the Year content, including our personal and collective games of the year. Peace out.